Good evening, everybody. Both Kirksville basketball teams were home to face Marshall. Kirksville in white. It's a bad pass, and the visitors would take advantage as they make it look easy. But the Tigers just kept on playing. Dallin Vorkink gets the quick two. Senior Landon Motley says splash. Great pass here by Chance Edwards, and Lane Kephart would take advantage. Three seniors contribute on this basket: Motley, Edwards, and Vorkink. Kirksville would go on to win it big tonight, 80-49. Last month, the Kirksville girls beat Marshall 57-49. Let's see what happened this time around. In between games, the 13 seniors on the boys and girls teams were honored for their hard work on and off the court. To the game now. It's Kirksville in the white uniform. Senior Jessica Fleshman makes a statement. At the other end, Marshall would get those 2 points back, but it wasn't even close. Senior Sarah Lamp finished with 21 points and 9 rebounds on the night. She was everywhere. Later on, Lauren Houston would score underneath. Kirksville wins it big, 50-35.
It's the third year in a row that Knox County and Scotland County are playing for the Tri-Rivers Championship. Knox, the home team in white. Noah Talton, strong move to the hoop. Shot is off the mark, but Skylar Solons is there for the putback at the other end. Caleb Dubett whips a pass into the corner for Gage Dodge, and he buries the three. Later on, Knox's Kyle Strange penetrates, and Shane Clary will finish it off for 2 points. Great ball movement here by the Tigers. They pass it all the way around the globe, and eventually Caleb Dubett puts it in for 2 points. Scotland County gets a hard-fought 53-43 win. In the girls' game, both teams were also fighting for a Tri-Rivers Conference Championship. Check out this shot right here. Time winding down, third period. Madison McCabe just heaves it up. Are you kidding me? A 70-footer. That would give Knox County the lead going into the fourth period, but the Tigers, they're not rattled very easily. Maddie Brassfield knocks down the three. Knox's Angel Harrison would respond with this drive and makes the layup for two. Under 2 minutes to go now for the Tigers. It's Ashley Creek underneath the basket, gets it to go, and the foul. Scotland County wins 48-42. Three Kirksville wrestlers continued competition at the state tournament. Here's a recap of the action.
Day two started with Tanner Sparks of Kirksville facing Taylor Arrington of Odessa. The difference in this one, a caution called on Sparks here that gives Arrington a point. That would be all Arrington would need. He gets the win, 1-0. Sparks would also drop his second match of the day to Dominic Noble of Richmond, 9-1.
This is just the end point to another beginning. And, fortunately, Tanner has another year. So, it just starts, getting back to work.
Second bout of the day, it's Colton Gillespie versus Luke Sachs of Smithville. Gillespie would ultimately drop that match by technical fall. Gillespie would later wrestle Joel Concannon of Boonville. He gets an escape here, not enough, as Concannon gets the victory 2-1.
The first match, I thought I was going to go in there, and I was pumped and ready to go.
What about the second one?
The second one, I was pretty much gassed out the second match.
In 138, Alan George came into the day with one loss. He defeated James Bone by pin. George advances on to the semifinals.
I just got my head in the game this morning and warmed up with my buddies and went in the match. I was expecting to take the match to him, and he kind of let me. He didn't put up much of a defense, so came out with a win.
Scott Braswell, KTVO Sports.
George will be in action tomorrow morning. It was a good day for area wrestlers at the state meet in Iowa. Darius Joshua has the latest.
The final session of the night is here, and 3A and 2A wrestlers from around the state will be hitting the mats behind me here. 5 area wrestlers are still in play to make the finals tomorrow, including 4 from Albion. Let's start with the Blue Demons. Albia freshman Aiden Reeves loses in the final seconds 6-4, being taken down by Matthew Randone of Assumption Davenport in the 106 semifinal. Bryce Leshen was up next at 145. He got a late takedown himself in the third period to win 3-1 and advance to the finals tomorrow. Blake Lawless took the mat at 152 next. Lawless would be pinned by Joe Kelly of West Liberty in the third period, sending him to the consolation side. And finally for Albia, Carter Isley at heavyweight. Last year's 220-pound champ is headed back to the finals as he picked up a fall before the end of the first period. The 2A finals are at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Some victories in 3A as well. Mount Pleasant's Colton Mertens faced Josh Gerke of Xavier Cedar Rapids, and he pulled out a 5-3 win, reaching new heights in his high school career.
It's a new accomplishment, something I've been working for a long time, and it's great to finally realize it.
It's a battle of undefeateds in the final as Mertens faces undefeated Michael Zachary of Dowling Catholic tomorrow. Atoma's Isaiah Cox is still in the running for third place at 182 pounds. He pulled off a 3-2 decision win. Earlier in the day in 1A action, Moravia's Briar Cochran took on Jacob Hansen of West Fork Sheffield in the 1A 132-pound semifinal. With the 3-2 victory, Cochran advances to the finals, joining rare company in Moravia school history.
I still don't even believe it yet. I was pinching my cheek earlier to see if it was a dream or not. Me and my dad are the only two finalists from Moravia. He finished second, so I think it's kind of a little chip on my shoulder to go ahead and one-up him.
From Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, Iowa, Darius Joshua, KTVO Sports.
Thanks, Darius. Now let's check out the scoreboard, sponsored by ScoreStream.